Welcome to another episode of Wine Still of the Week, where I go find a bottle that is under $20 that's punching above its weight class. What up, everybody? I'm back, baby. I'm back from COVID, I should say. Welcome to another episode of Wine Still of the Week. And I am looking forward to giving you guys a really nice still this week. Can't wait to sip some wine and talk about it with you because it feels like I know it's only been a week, but it feels longer than that because I haven't taken a break in a long time. So, welcome back to me. And yeah, man, I hope everybody's doing well. It's been an interesting week thus far, getting back to work and getting back to all that stuff that I've been doing. Also, shout out to all the graduates. There's been a lot of people graduating that I know that's in my life. Shout out to all you guys. It's graduation season, so we got to celebrate a little bit. And to all my people making moves across the nation, being people of color in this industry, in the wine industry, salute to you too. It is not always easy, but we're here for the stuff that we love, which is wine and food. So let's stay focused on our path. And let's support each other when we have issues and whatever. We're not in competition with each other. We're here to support each other and help each other get to our next step. So let's do that. But you guys are not here for all that. You guys are here for the wine. So we're gonna get into the still immediately. Today we're in Spain. We're in Rioja. So you don't know, but most of the time when you're talking about Rioja, it's a red wine. You saw me swirling. It's normally Tempranillo. So we're definitely talking about Tempranillo today. We're talking about the Baron de la Reserva Rioja 2015. Hopefully you guys can see that label. There we go. So Baron de la Reserva Rioja 2015. So I am a huge fan of Tempranillo when it's done right. When it's not overly oaked, when the fruit is pure, when there's some earthy elements. So let's get into this and see if it's singing on every level that I want it to sing. I want to hear some alto. I want to hear some soprano. I want to hear some tenor. I want to hear some bass tenor. I want to hear all that in this wine. Okay, maybe I'm putting too much on the wine. Sorry. Let's just let it be what it is. Oh, by the way, this wine was also rated 92 points in Wine Spectator and 92 points in Decanter. Wine of the year. So because of that, it also made me want to try this wine out because I want to see if it's 92 points. We'll see. I don't know if it's gonna be 92 points, but we'll see. So on the nose here. So I get raspberry going on here. I'm getting some spice, kind of like a cardamom spice going on. Green herbs. Definitely quite a bit of leather going on here, like an old leather mitt. A hint of white, a peppercorn type thing. There's also a little bit of overripe cherry going on here too, and a bit of chewing tobacco. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in the palate. That's actually really good. Really, 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 really good. So, red fruit forward. Raspberry up front, gets into a little bit of a dusty cranberry kick in the mid palate to the finish. Great minerality on the finish. Great grip. Dry wine. Medium plus body wine. Tannins are medium. Acid is high end of medium plus. There's a decent amount of acid here. Long finish. It's a brilliant wine. This is technically a good wine and pure fruit. A little bit of in the mid palate, you get a little bit of that kind of a little bit of cedar. You're getting a little bit of one second. There is a good amount of, not a good amount, but a decent amount of pepper on the third quarter to the finish. I really, really dig this wine. There's definitely something a bit herbal going on in the mid palate to the finish too. I mean, So let me just kind of explain to you how this wine is hidden. Up front, you get the fruit. As you get more into the mid palate, it gets a little tertiary, earthy, and other variables are added. But it picks up speed in the mid palate and extends to the finish, and then the finish is super long. I love this wine. Actually, I would buy a couple more bottles of this wine. This is at the higher end of the still ratio, so instead of it being, it has to be under $20. This is at the $18 range. I got this from Total Wine. So if you have a Total Wines around you, this is a steal. This is actually tasting more of like a $40 bottle of wine, in my opinion. Everything is kind of singing here. And rating. If I was to rate this, so I'll try it one more time. It's like this green, like kind of eucalyptus thing going on too, which is killer in the third quarter to the finish. I'm gonna say this is really good. I'm gonna stick at 90 plus points on this. I've only had this open for about 40 minutes. Rioja tends to be one, especially Rioja Tempranillo tends to be, especially from prestigious producers, tend to be wines that age very well and change when you open up the bottle quite quickly. So I would say this is about 90 plus, but this could be higher if I leave it open longer. So anyway, with that being said, we have a couple of book signings coming up very soon with me and Armando, specifically next month. And those are kind of more like on a smaller scale, but I promise you, if you want to go to a book signing in Northern California, I'm working out one right now where it's going to be open to everybody in the public. I hope you guys come and join us. Hopefully we'll have a little bit of food there. We'll have some wine. We'll be signing books, talking about the how we brought this thing to fruition. And I hope to see everybody there. Question of the day. This is a question for my winos out there. If you understand Spanish wines, and you understand the two heavy hitters with Tempranillo in Spain. There's a lot of other places in Spain that make amazing Tempranillo, but these two tend to be the ones that we kind of, bring in to California, or to the United States, I should say. My thing is, which one do you prefer? We have Ribera del Duero, we have Rioja out of Spain. Which Tempranillo do you kind of lean towards? I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. I am so happy that I'm back. I'm happy I'm able to share my wine stuff with you guys. And feel free to like, comment, DM me, ask me questions. I am here for you. Have a wonderful weekend. This is going to be a nice little Memorial Day weekend. So enjoy some sun. If you like the beach, go to the beach. And until next time, guys, cheers.